right 5 at junction 60. Right 4 short 50.
No. Man, the car's undrivable. The car's undrivable. It's game over. It's literally game over. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 9. It's the first video on WRC 9 in 2021, so a bright start. If you haven't checked out the latest video, which was pretty much back in 2020, was the finale of our first ever WRC season, go and check it out. And today pretty much we're signing a contract with a brand new team, and as you can see, unfortunately there, no contract from the Esport team, but we have two manufacturers that are interested in us, and it's actually Hyundai, which have driven in the WRC 8 career mode, and Toyota, which I'm gonna be signing for. We haven't driven a Toyota Yaris since WRC 7, so why not give it a shot, you know what I'm saying? And I've also said, like, it's probably the best car in the game. It could really help us with that increased difficulty of 135% difficulty. That is going to be tough. No changes yet in the UI, the HUD I'm in. If you really want me to turn off a few aspects of the HUD, tell me down in the comments below. But when you do that, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications by ringing that bell, and like this video if you're a big fan of the WRC 9 series, because it really helps me out. So what we're doing actually is actually a historic event. I haven't done one in a long time, and we're driving the Audi Quattro, which is a very nice car, but it's around Argentina, which is a tough location, to be honest with you. But away we go. Absolutely love the interior of this car. The last time we did a video on this car was 2020 again. Go and check it out. Gameplay video on the Audi Quattro, driving it around the Japanese stages, and absolutely great video around the beautiful tarmac stages of Japan. So if you're really a fan of the historic cars, I've got a video on every single new and also one old historic car on WRC 9. Tell me down in the comments below if you want me to bring back the historic car gameplay videos. Well, I highly doubt I'm going to do that, because unless you have a special suggestion, because I've pretty much covered up all the interesting historic cars and all the good driving historic cars. First sector, 14 slower. Let's see how we're going to do on the second one. This seems like a very tough event. Remember, increased difficulty and also around Argentina. This can never be easy.
Long, tightens 4, keep in, and left 4, small cut, open. And right 5 short, cut, into left 3, cut, 30. Right 3, tightens, 150. Left 4, don't cut, 50. Right 5 tightens and right 3 short, don't cut. And left 3 cut. And left 3 very narrow over bridge into right 6. And right 2 don't cut into left 2. And hairpin right 30.
Very technical part. Oh, we're actually first there. Wasn't expecting that at all. We're on to the technical part, where I really enjoy here in Argentina. Hasn't been a bad sector, but I think we're still going to be ahead. Let's see. Oh, it's actually 6 seconds off the pace. We're way off there. But, you know, we're still in it. I regret my decision of being here. The car is just undrivable around Argentina. I don't even know, man. Let's just retire this shit. So on to the Toyota Yaris now. We are a training event, just getting used to the car. I tend to do this before the first rally of the season, and here we are with the Toyota Yaris. Absolutely amazing car, obviously. Absolutely love this car. I love every single WRC car. The whole back to our environment, let's just say, to our natural environment. We're driving these WRC cars, a lot of downforce, a lot of acceleration, you know, all these things. But yeah, absolutely insane. Love this car quite a lot. The Toyota Yaris, a very nice car indeed. And now we are ready for the rally of Monte Carlo, the first rally of our second WRC season, and overall I think our 4th season so far in this career mode. Remember, episode number 28 if I'm not mistaken. A lot of videos already on WRC 9, and there's more to come. there's more to come. I don't know if this is the final season of the WRC9 career mode. I can't really tell you now. I still want to play this game, but I feel like after the career mode we could focus a little bit more to the competitive side of things, with a Rally Star event starting off in on the 13th of February, which pretty much will give 4 drivers of all over the world of the WRC9 game a chance to drive in the real Junior WRC Championship. So I'm obviously going to be taking part in this, and I'm going to be streaming my efforts. So this could be the main thing on WRC9 after this season of career mode, or in general, like, there could be both main things on my channel. Either way, first stage of the Monte Carlo rally with a Toyota Yaris around Monte Carlo. First stage, let's see how this car feels. I already know this car quite well, despite me using the Ford Fiesta actually in the esports competition. The Yaris is a phenomenal car. It's very light, very small in comparison to the Fiesta and the Hyundai, which makes it very agile through the corners, and especially the narrow sections of its location. And in general, it has a very nice driving feeling in it. And that's where players tend to prefer the Yaris, but it's not that you can't really beat a fast Yaris driver with the Fiesta. That's not the case, obviously. It's just that this car is easier to get up to speed as I crash into the wall there. I'm literally on the limit right now on this stage so far. As we're onto the uphill part now. You know this stage very well. We've known this stage for a while.
Hard brake, acute hairpin left into acute hairpin right, 30. Acute hairpin left, 30. Hairpin right, 40. Hairpin left, 50. Hairpin right, 50. Hairpin left, 50. Hairpin right, 120. Right 4 short, keep into flat left, 80. Right 5 short over crest.
2.3 seconds faster, still improving, but not a lot. You know, I'm still kind of like impressed by my pace at the moment, because remember, this is 135% AI. This is completely different to what we've been doing. This is massively harder. Like the thing that we did last season, where we dominated the first 6 rallies. That's a little bit late on the brakes there, and we pretty much, I think we won the first 6 rallies of the season with the power stages included. I think that's never gonna happen again as long as we use 135% difficulty. But it's going to be a much more tighter season, and especially here in Monte Carlo, you have to remember we were actually very lucky to win it last year because we made the right tire choice. Whereas in the WRC2 season, if I'm not mistaken, or the WRC3 season, obviously, yeah, the WRC3 season, we made the wrong tire choice, and yeah, we just completely messed up our chances of winning there. But it's a nice way to end the season if we win this rally, just establish ourselves as yet again contenders of the championship.
Short 20, brake the hairpin left, 50. Flat right, brake over tarmac into left 3, short, 50. Caution, junction right, into left 5 widens, and left 5 tightens. And right 5 tightens, into left 5, into right 4 tightens, don't cut, 30, left 4, short.
Very narrow through there and very fast. Actually, I love this narrow path there into this stage. All the stages in Monte Carlo are fairly interesting, in my opinion. And previous sector wasn't that good. This final one, though, I think we might actually gain some time. Touching a little bit the Bari there. Hopefully it's not going to cost us too much. Almost flat out through there into the final corner. Very, very tough corner, this one. And across the finish line, 437. Probably that's, hopefully that's not going to give me damage. But it's actually 9/10 only ahead of Thierry Neville, considering how much of a gap we've been building up until the medium part of the stage. It's actually quite surprising to see that we lost out around 2 seconds only to the final sector. and almost 9/10 into the penultimate sector, and somehow we're only 9/10 ahead of Neville. So this one seems to be a very, very tough one there. But so far, leading the rally and going into the second stage of day one. Yet again, dry conditions, soft tires, you know how this goes. Just full out speed now to try and beat Neville into day one, and just increase our lead, if I'm being honest, because 9/10 is literally nothing, and it seems like a shakedown gap, in all honesty. So let's see how this one will go. It's pretty much the same stage, but on reverse. So you know the drill, boys.
Left 5, 50 over snow. Right 4, 50. Left 6, 80. Right 5 short.
Oh, that was a bit scary there. One of my rear wheels actually went over the hill there. Thankfully that didn't give us suspension damage, but first sector now. Let's see the gap. 2.3 seconds faster. It's okay for the start. Same as the previous stage, if I'm being honest, so we'll have to wait and see until the end of the stage what's going to happen.
Right 4 tightens. And flat left over snow into hard brake for hairpin right. And flat left cut and flat right tightens. Brake for hairpin left and hairpin right. And flat left medium tightens 5. Into right 6 long tightens over crest 30. Left 5 30. Left 4 short into right 5 short 50. Left 4 100. Caution crest into right 5 at junction 60.
We are out now off the snow and onto the downhill part with the multiple hairpins coming up, and we've been doing very well. Second sector was another success, and now it's time for a bit of downhill driving. As you can see, we can already see the hairpins there up in front of us. Took the wrong line there. That's going to give us a lot of damage there, as we're 5.5 seconds faster, which is very good to see, but unfortunately we get plenty of damage, which we can hopefully fix into the motorhome. For the time being, it's not going to affect the performance of the car, which is the only positive out of this situation, but really a needless mistake there by me. But I absolutely love this downhill hairpins there. When you see them from up on the mountain, the multiple downhill hairpins, it's a bit of a sight, if you ask me. I absolutely enjoy downhill driving. I'm actually a hill climb fan, because I actually love Pikes Peak and all that, and in terms of this like WRC thing, going downhill on hairpins is a little bit better, more enjoyable if I want to be 100% spot on about my preferences.
Right 4 short, narrows, into left 3, into right 2, opens, keep in. Into left 3 tightens, house in, 20.
There you go, the crash there is going to cost us some time. Not that much though. It's still a fine display, as we're 5.4 seconds faster.
Into left 2, into flat right, 100. Caution, hard brake for hairpin left, 50.
Ah, that's not a good hairpin though. Broke way too late there. Probably gonna lose some time there. Not the perfect stage, but it's still probably gonna be a victory, most likely. Unless Neville shows off some exceptional skill into the final sector, which I highly doubt. It's been a decent stage for us, not a perfect one, you know, but you don't really have to be always perfect in order to win on career mode episodes, and a 441 is probably going to be enough, and it's going to be enough for an 8-second gap there built from Neville. So that final sector, actually, despite the bad hairpin we had, it was a huge improvement. 8 seconds faster than Thierry Neville. Sebastian Loeb up into third, he's into the podium. That's pretty depressing to see. From second to 7th, it's all Hyundais. They're yet to patch this, but either way, going into day 2, a 9-second gap from Neville. Hopefully we can repair the integrity of the car which is going to be the most important thing about this motorhome repair sort of zone, let's just call it. And we can actually repair the entirety of the cars. You can see just about that. The issue is the next two stages. First of all, we've got two epic stages, as we tend to have in Monte Carlo, which is already tough by itself, but it's the conditions. The recommended tires are the wet asphalt tires, which means they're pretty much only for wet asphalt. Like if you go on dry asphalt with them, you lose grip, you wear them out very easily, and the recommended tires that the game suggests you is pretty much the tires that the AI uses, but I highly doubt it's realistic at all. We've had the same issue in the WRC 3 season, which is pretty much the season like debut of this series, the premiere. I was thinking about the hard dry asphalt tires, but the chances of raining was 86% on each of these stages, at least for the start, and then dropping down to 20% by the middle of the stage. So I was like, okay, probably half and more of the stage is going to be raining. So I'm going to be choosing the wet asphalt tires, and let's just see where this goes. And hopefully we can have a bit of rain. As you can see there, starting the first epic stage, it's raining, it's cloudy. Hopefully this can be the weather conditions until the end of the stage. Probably not until the end of the stage, because oh god, that was a bit scary there, over the paddle. Probably because it is going to be dry at the end of the stage, but hopefully the majority of the stage will be on wet conditions. That's what I'm hoping for. If that's not going to happen, then these tires will wear out easily, we won't have grip, and it will just be a mess. But let's just hope that this is not going to be the case, and we can have a very good second day, just go through it and then fight for the victory on day 3, and also the power stage victory, as we have a tendency of doing.
Right house in, opens into right 3, into left 5. And left 2 short, and right 4, into left 5, short 80. Caution, crest into right 3, 20, acute hairpin left, 30. Left 3, keep into acute hairpin right, don't cut, 30. Right 5, tightens, 80. Hard brake, acute hairpin left, into acute hairpin right, 30. Acute hairpin left, 30. Hairpin right, 40. Hairpin left, 50. Hairpin right, 50. Hairpin left, 50. Hairpin right, 120. Right 4 short, keep into flat left, 80. Right 5 short over
by the time now we finish the hairpins, we're up to the mountain now. The rain has stopped, which is a bit makes me anxious, to say the least. Thankfully we got some snow now, which is not going to affect a lot of these tires, but these are not snowy stages. I chose these tires because I thought there was going to be a lot of rain, which there isn't at the moment. Hopefully the rain will come back later onto the stage, so that we can actually, you know, have a chance with these tires. Otherwise it's just going to be a mess. And I know we're currently leading quite a bit, but it's a long stage. We've still got 16 kilometers to go, and if it doesn't rain anymore, well, probably we're not going to be leading for a lot longer.
Into right 3, keep into right 4. Hard brake for hairpin left and hairpin right, 30. Left 4 short, 20. Right 4 short, 20. Brake for hairpin left, 50. Flat right, brake over tarmac into left 3, short, 50. Caution, junction right, into left 5 widens and left 5 tightens. And right 5 tightens, into left 5 tightens. Into right 5 tightens.
Oh god, you can understand the amount of grip that you lose when you're on these wet asphalt tires on dry asphalt, and I have no idea how we don't even have paddles or anything anymore. Thank god we have a little bit of snow here again. Not for too long though. It's just so weird. The weather conditions were not meant to be like that. We were actually meant to have rain until like this was a 21 kilometer, 11 kilometers we're supposed to have rain. At the moment the rain has stopped on around 18 kilometers, so not even the first part of the stage was raining, which just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
And right 4 short into left 5 short, 120 over crest.
Oh, very slidey. It's just very slidey. The car, it's like as if I'm not controlling it anymore. But 10 seconds faster, which I don't know. Somehow we're still gaining a lot of time. We gained 5 seconds into that sector. But if we continue and do 13 kilometers around this stage, and now 9, the tires is going to fall off a cliff. These tires cannot, like, yeah, you can see the wear. 68, 67, 64 on the rear tires. And we're finally losing a lot of time now on the dry tarmac. Had I had the hard tires now, we would have been leading by miles. I've made the wrong decision there. I've made the wrong tire choice. I trusted the game recommendation tire, and we're probably paying for it now. Ah, there's no grip. There's no grip. There's no way I can go through this stage right now. This is just, it's a nightmare. And it's even more of a nightmare when you think about the fact that we have another epic stage to do. Another 21 kilometer stage on tires that just can't hold up. And as you can see right there, just keep on losing time. We've lost the lead obviously of the stage. There's nothing else I can do. At this point, I just want to end this stage with the smallest gap. Yes, we're 7.7 seconds off the pace. Oh, come on, now the suspension brakes. There's a slight tap on the barrier. That's very annoying when it happens on WRC9. A slight tap on the barrier can just straight up destroy your suspension. It's not destroyed, but it's not at its best. Thinking about we have another epic stage coming up, but final sector now, and last couple of corners. I just took it easy. I just took it easy at this point. There's nothing else I can do. This car is literally sliding on as if I'm driving on ice. And that's not even down to the conditions. That's down to me choosing the wrong tire compound as always. On Monte Carlo. 4th position, 11 seconds off the pace from Neville. And the most I can hope for is getting a similar result on the next stage. And just go out all and try and win the rally on the final day. But what is very frustrating is the fact that the rest of the AI is also using these tires, and I have no idea how they can find grip on dry conditions with these tires. It's almost impossible, and there's not a single person alive in this earth that can set a good lap time with wet asphalt tires on dry asphalt. Either way, 2.7 seconds off the pace from Neville. We're obviously still in it. Even if we lose the next stage by 15 to 20 seconds, I think we're still very, very indeed inside the competition for the victory here in Monte Carlo. And even if we get a podium, I'll be fine with it. You know, first rally of the season, 2nd position, I don't mind it whatsoever. But on to the next epic stage. As you can see, the tire wear is 38 on the fronts and 33 on the rears. Not ideal, obviously. But thankfully this stage has started yet again with wet conditions, which is what we need for these tires to hold on the entirety of this stage. Remember, the 21 kilometer stage with soft tires is going to be tough, but if it stays rainy, it's not going to be impossible, and we can actually go into day 3 with a positive mind that we can actually try and win this rally. I've completely lost the back end there over this bump.
Right 3 tightens, into left 2, 100. Left 4 tightens, 3 long. Into right 2 short, 80. Acute hairpin left, 50. Left 4 short, into right 4, small cut, into left 3 short, and crest, into right 3 short, don't cut, and hairpin right 50. Flat left and caution, danger over crest, junction, left 5, keep in, and right 5 short, into left 4 short, 50. Right 3 into left 3, 50. Left 5
Not even
short,
faster
right
on
4 long,
the
tight,
wet conditions at the
into
moment.
flat
We're
left,
3/10 off the pace. You know, it's not easy to beat the 135% AI. Honestly, it's just a very, very tough AI difficulty, especially under these conditions, and it's starting to dry out again, and I'm just very frustrated at this point. I'm telling you, had we chosen the hard tires, this would have been a routine drive. We would have dominated this rally. We would probably won around a minute ahead because of how much grip we would have had on the dry asphalt with some genuinely dry tires instead of some wet tires. But at the moment, oh god, my driving is also bad. My driving is bad. The tires are bad. This just, and we still got 18 kilometers to go. Brilliant.
Crest into right 4, 80, bumpy. Square left, don't cut, into bridge, into left 3 short, 30. Right 4 long, tightens, into left 4. And right 3, 20. Left 3 over crest, brake, 20. Hairpin right. And left 3 into right 4, don't cut.
I can't believe it has stopped raining, and it's probably not going to rain again. I can see the sun, I can see like these weather predictions are horrendous, honestly. Next thing I'm upgrading when I go into a team is the meteorologist straight away. And we still, imagine we've had all the predictions. We had three stages of the weather. We literally we should have got the weather conditions spot on, but instead, I don't know. Is it my issue? Am I not capable of understanding the weather predictions, and I'm just plain stupid for trusting the game and picking up the tires? Because this tire's just not gonna make it, man. They're just not gonna make it. I know this. I know already that they can't make it. I'm just driving. There's no reason to drive anymore. I'm probably gonna get 4 punctures by the end of this, and I'll be like, oh, had I chosen the hard tires, we would have won this rally. Yeah, it's happened before. I know it.
And left 3 long, 30. Flat right into flat left. And left 5 tightens, into right 5 narrows, 40. Left 5 short, 30. Flat right into tunnel, 30. Square right.
This is very scary to go flat out now with these kind of tires.
And square right, keep
on dry asphalt, running wide and sliding all over the place. It's just, oh man, oh man. Why have I done that to myself again? Why? Let's say this sector. If it's going to be below 5 seconds, it's okay. If not, well, we're going to lose a lot of time. It's below 5 seconds, just about. Just keep on doing what. Oh god, we get just. Oh god, we got a puncture. We got a puncture, boys. And it wasn't even on 1%. Why did I get a puncture there? Was it the contact that I made with the wall? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah. I don't know how long this tire can hold on now.
And caution, flat left, tightness 3 over crest. Into right 3.
Oh, I can't turn. I can't flipping turn, man. Red suspension. Oh god, this tire, it's impossible. It's impossible, guys. It's impossible. It's impossible. I'm driving. Oh god, now. Nah, it's done. It's done. I had to replace it. I'm sorry. Oh god, 53 seconds. Oh no, man. It wasn't even going that bad, if I'm being honest. It's just the fact that had I had the hard tires, I would have dominated. Now I don't even have a reason to drive. Like at this point, I'm just crawling to the finish line. You saw the gap there, 1 minute and 13 seconds. I was just crawling to the finish line in the hopes that I can actually still be in the top 10 and fight for the power stage points on day 3. That's all I'm fighting for. 3.9 kilometers to go. Hopefully we can do this. The rest of the tires are on 1%. I have no idea how I'm not getting punches, and I got a puncture on the right rear. Probably the contact helped out on that, but yeah, it's just not going well. The tires are dead and everything.
Right 6 long over tarmac. And caution, crest into right 5 at junction 60. Right 4 short 50.
No. Man, the car's undrivable. The car's undrivable. It's game over. It's literally game over. I feel like we've reached this point at this point that the car is honestly, I don't know if you remember last season in Finland, the car is now undrivable. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing. It locks up, the tires are dead, I have another puncture, and it's game over. I'm sorry boys to say this, but we have to give up this stage. Well, tire choices in Monte Carlo. Welcome back to WRC 9. This happened to me in the premiere. Like, go watch the first episode. I think a similar thing happened. Even though, you know, you don't have the 2 epic stages there, but a similar thing happened. Somebody needs to remind me the next time, if I do another season of this, to not pick the wet asphalt tires if there's a slight chance of rain. It's not worth it. The wet asphalt tires are horrendous. They're only like for short stages with full rain conditions. This was just horrendous. And at this point, as you can see there was nothing else I could do but to repair the whole car. Like, if I would not repair the whole car, I would have the turbo and the steering on 60%, which would still make the car undrivable. And hopefully we're not going to get a penalty into the next stage. I feel like if you can repair the whole of the car, this penalty is just going to add up to your overall results, not the stage results. So fingers crossed this is going to be the case about this one.
30 left 3 open.
And away we go for the penultimate stage. There's nothing really ballsy around this stage. Just gonna have fun, try and win this one. Just by having fun. Yeah, the main thing is the final one, to try and take the power stage points.
Right into left 4 long, tightens. Into flat right. And right 4 short, 30. Right 4 short, into kinks, 50. Brake, hairpin right, into flat left. And left 4 short, narrows. And right 3 narrows, definitely don't cut. Into left 3, keep in. Into right 5, don't cut. And right 3 short.
For a sector, let's see how this one will go. Oh, it's actually 40 minutes.
Tightens, into left 2, 100.
Oh no! Do I take a penalty for this one? Do I pick a penalty from the repairs? I have no idea. It was actually 40 minutes and some thousandths of a second, so the thousandths of a second was the real gap, if you're really wondering, but I think we've got a penalty. And if I'm being honest, I absolutely do not know that. Do we still get penalties? I thought I did this in Turkey last season, where I repaired the entirety of the car for the final day and just went into the final stage and won the power stage. Now I'm gonna be lost either way because I've got a 40-minute gap. I have no idea what is going on in this rally, honestly. It's probably the most embarrassing rally. Me not knowing the rules, and not knowing. I might as well retire from the whole rally at this point. If I'm gonna get these penalties carried on to the power stage, I'm not gonna win the power stage. I have no idea what I'm even doing now. This just doesn't make sense, man.
Into right 3, into left 2, opened. And right 6, 30, square right over bridge and right 2, into flat left. And right 3 short, into left 4. Into right 5 medium, tightens 3, narrows. And left 3 into right.
Final corner. We've still got slight damage there on the suspension and the brakes after the contact, but 14.2. Yeah, so we're 2.5 seconds slower than Neville, who probably won this. But I think we would have carried the penalties all the way to the final stage, and that's why I didn't participate in the power stage. Now, you might be surprised by my decision, but I think I carried the penalties till the very last stage. Somebody needs to explain me the rules down below, because I might have completely messed this up. I probably I don't know. I just don't know. I'm lost for words. This has been a bit of a nightmare for me on WRC 9, but I have no idea. Had I competed in the power stage, I don't know if I would have taken the points. So I probably just risked it and retired from the rally completely, because I thought that we're not going to get any points. I still don't know if I would have got any points up to this date. So not a good start to the season. You know, we are finally part of a manufacturer team, not a privateer team. Toyota is not obviously happy with our performance, but I'm gonna be optimistic for this one. We're gonna come back stronger very soon with the Swedish rally, in the hopes that we can actually find re-establish ourselves in this championship, because it's been a bit of an embarrassing performance. Firstly, the tire recommendation was horrendous. Had I chosen the hard tires, this would have been one of the easiest rallies ever. Like, we would have easily won this one. I don't know about the power stage, because I actually didn't complete it at all. Because I thought, like, I think that we would have got the penalty. But honestly, we gotta re-establish ourselves. And Swedish tends to be one of the easiest locations to win. Of course, having a retirement in a WRC season is way too much. You can't really cover up a lot of... I currently have a 30-point gap already from Neville. So he's already covered up a victory from me, even if he retires, which is horrendous. But either way, that was it for today. Like it if you enjoyed it, smash the subscribe button and ring that bell to get notifications for all my videos. And until next video, guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.
I know you hear all the time, but I got to know what's your sign. I know you hear all the time, but I got to know what's your sign. Let me get that off your mind. It really don't matter, you a Scorpio tonight, and it's. Let me get that off your mind. It really don't matter, you a Scorpio tonight, and it's. I know you hear all the time, but I got to know what's your sign. I know you hear all the time, but I got to know what's your sign.